It's week 4 of the National Football League, where division rivals will clash in the AFC East. Great game in store for y'all, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leverage.
Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in week 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing it. Finds Woods. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one, and it'll give them a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. It's an option to the left side. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
He'll look to throw. It is cut left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing from the gun here. Finds his back complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart. And really what he's saying is don't ever try that again.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. He picks up 16 on the good return. And they'll have a short field in front of them as they take over. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dropping back to throw. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense running back out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Cut out left. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. They are throwing it again. Connecting on the slant. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up 1st down. Back to throw. When the rush is too much, he's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this 1st quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys take a 4-point lead. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-3 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Their offense ready to take the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. First throw for the backup now. Complete out to the right. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football.
25-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. That one's complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And they're going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. To throw it on first down. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one's complete right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking right, and he finds him. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll give them a first down. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They send Jones left. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11.
14, our home team, 3.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. They've got first down from the 31. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He's dropping back to throw. Gets this to Woods. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Doesn't make the connection.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Running it after the penalty. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Ontario. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, here's Jones. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. To throw here on 1st down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking for a throw here. Chased out to his right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. Throwing the out route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He's going to throw this one. Throw left side, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
He'll throw it. He finds Woods. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. We've reached halftime, and it's a comfortable 11-point lead for him at the break. Now we'll head back across the world's longest border to Orlando. Let's hear from Jonathan Coachman. He's got not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Receiver downfield.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
Handoff now from the gun. That's good room at the 35. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives them the first.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Scott reels it in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
They motion a receiver left. 2nd and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving them out, trying for two.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Jones reels it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Orlando.
They go play action here. He's trying to push the field. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go, second and very long. That one's complete, right side. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. Gets this to Woods. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
to throw it on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut out left. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Pass play now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end. Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there, and they'll have first down. They send Jones left. On first down, they'll run. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 28. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
They just get the play on. This throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. This is the end of the third quarter. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. Trying again, following the sack. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, "You have a tight end with his hand on the ground?" "Yes, coach." "Do you have a fullback still in your roster?"
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now outruns their offense to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one falls incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Second and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds Woods. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
He's got a man left. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give them a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route, 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Now 2nd and 6.
From the 24. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw now. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the gun on 3rd down. And the catch is made for the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point, we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up 1st down.
And an Orlando 1st down.
They're throwing it. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 20.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done. I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes, knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense getting set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Back to throw it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
To number 84.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And an Orlando first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Quick toss headed left. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play, and that'll give him a first down. They send a tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they got there in time. He's taken down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
Another drive coming up for this offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He'll look to throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Setting up to pass. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll run here on first down. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Now ahead of third down, we get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. What a game for our winners as we say so long from Toronto.